I found the transition moving to the States has not been as straightforward as I would have hoped. There's visas to navigate, there's all of that kind of good stuff. And also doing a move like that, from Australia to London in your early 20s to doing another big move in your early 40s
Yeah,
is it's just
it's
different.
different.
It's just different.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a little bit tougher. I don't have the network that I had in Europe, and really also just understanding how it's just so different when you're looking for a job in 2025, 2026 now,
Yeah.
versus like I hadn't had to look for a job for quite a long time because I'd kind of, you
Yeah.
know, worked my way up and then, was kind of found for the Timberland role and then moved my way through there. And I was like, okay, cool.
Mm.
So I underestimated just that challenge. And I think it's
Yeah.
coincided with a pretty challenging time in the market here in the US as well. So,
Mm.
it's a different kind of environment for sure, but I would say that there is a lot of opportunity here in the States. There's obviously a lot of
Yeah.
brands, a lot of really interesting businesses, and for me, the States always just felt like the home of marketing, right? Like the home of kind of
Yeah.
brands and advertising. So that's
Yeah.
why I said
Well,
earlier,
particularly with the brands that you've worked for as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's kind of the mecca of where advertising was kind of born and all of that good stuff. So yeah, it's an interesting place, but it definitely requires a little bit of forethought and planning and navigation. So
I think a couple of things that you touched on there, one being the importance of network. And obviously when you move to a completely new place, by definition, you don't have a network. And that takes time. Like there is no shortcut, there is no hack to build, certainly not that I'm aware of, to building a genuine network. It takes time. You've got to
yeah,
invest in the relationships and all of that kind of thing. And I think to your other point about how the market has changed, I think that is definitely true. The kind of what used to work, and it's something I hear all the time. People will say things like, oh, 10 years ago, probably even 5 years ago, I'd decide I was ready for something new. I'd talk to a couple of people. I'd maybe look online. A few months go by, I've got a new job. It was almost that simple for significant proportion of people. And
yeah.
it's just not the case anymore.